Practice is one thing. Shannon Sharpe and Ochocinco sound Travis Hunter warning. Travis Hunter is about to make his NFL debut and he'll do so doing exactly what he wants, playing both sides of the ball. The second overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft is hoping to make history by becoming the first pure two-way player in the league, listed as a starting wide receiver on the Jaguars' depth chart and a backup cornerback. The indication is that the 22-year-old will see some action on both offense and defense, at least in preseason. The Jacksonville Jaguars, who traded up to select Hunter, face the Pittsburgh Steelers at EverBank Stadium on Saturday in their first preseason outing, and new head coach Liam Coen has confirmed he see action on offense and defense. Whether his college game, where he showcased his freakish athleticism on a weekly basis, translates well into the NFL still remains to be seen. Two men in particular are on the lookout after Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco. Johnson debated what he needs to show when it comes to an NFL game day. Until we get to the regular season, and until he plays both sides of the ball, we're going to be watching the level at which he plays, Sharpe said on Nightcap. I think you, Ocho, and I, and a lot of people are in agreement that he can play both sides, but what's the level at which he's going to play at? Because football is about levels, especially when you're the number 2 pick in the draft. Johnson chimed in and replied, I like his confidence. The fact that he believes he can do it. That's where everything starts with in the beginning anyway. The belief that I can do something, having the confidence that I can do it, and putting the work in to be able to do it. And then not only does he have the confidence, he also has the skill set, and he has the instincts to be able to pull it off on both sides of the ball. Now you get a small sample size of that, and now that you've done it in practice. Doing it in practice is one thing, hell you know what is coming half the time, but how are you going to look in the preseason game? You've got a small sample size, you're not scheming for anybody, game day is just different. Coen, in his first head coaching role, has confirmed that most of the team's starters, including Hunter, will be suiting up against the Steelers. Fellow cornerback Jordan Lewis also spoke of the rookie, stating that his teammate wants to go out on the field and prove people wrong. He wants to prove people wrong, Lewis said, via Spectrum News 13. I feel like that's the type of mindset you have to go and be awesome and a competitor out here. Of course, he has all the skill sets, but I think it's the mental aspect of it that makes him different. He's going to show you. He's going to try to do it tenfold and put his best foot forward doing both things, and whatever they ask him to do, he's going to do it at full speed. Like I said, his mental fortitude for it is unmatched. During his college football days at Colorado, where he was teammates with Cleveland Browns rookie Shedeur Sanders, whose preseason has already got underway with an impressive display, Hunter actually played more snaps on the defensive side of the ball. Playing 748 snaps on defense, Hunter registered 35 tackles, 11 pass breakups, a forced fumble, and 4 interceptions. On offense, he played 713 snaps, in which he totaled 96 catches, 1,258 yards, and 16 total touchdowns. Some NFL stars have publicly spoken out addressing their concerns about the 2024 Heisman winner's aspirations to become the NFL equivalent of MLB and Los Angeles Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani. The Jacksonville Summer Heat clung to the turf like an unwelcome opponent, but Travis Hunter didn't seem to notice. The rookie cornerback/wide receiver moved through drills at Jaguars training camp with the fluidity of a player who had been here before. He was quick, fearless, and occasionally a little too flashy for the grizzled veterans watching from the sidelines. From the media tent, 2 former NFL greats leaned forward in their chairs, one adjusting his sunglasses, the other shaking his head with a knowing grin. Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco Johnson weren't just there to spectate. They'd come to evaluate. And in their minds, what they saw wasn't just a highlight reel, it was a ticking clock. Practice is one thing, Sharpe said, his voice carrying enough weight to make a nearby reporter look up. Sunday is a whole different animal. Ochocinco smirked, tilting his head as Hunter sprinted into a diving interception that had the crowd buzzing. Yeah, he agreed, he looks smooth right now. But that's without a 220-pound running back bearing down on him and a quarterback throwing a dime just out of reach. In the league, your instincts get tested every snap. You slip once? That's 6 points. The college glow. Hunter entered the NFL with the kind of resume that made scouts salivate, an electric two-way star who could blanket a receiver in man coverage and turn around to torch a defense on offense. At Colorado, under the bright lights of Coach Prime's program, he thrived on big plays and bigger moments. But Sharpe, an NFL Hall of Famer, had seen countless young players come in riding the college glow, only to find that the pros operate on a different wavelength. "I ain't saying the kid can't ball," Sharpe added. "I'm saying in the NFL, you will meet somebody faster, stronger, and smarter than you. Then it's about how you adapt, not just how you shine when the cameras are on." Ochocinco, who knew a thing or two about the grind of facing elite corners week after week, nodded knowingly. "In practice, you're facing your guys, right? You get used to their tendencies, their tells. In games? Whole new world. Corners disguise their steps, quarterbacks pump fake you into next week, and safeties bait you like it's a fishing trip. The two-way gamble." The most intriguing and dangerous part of Hunter's NFL journey was his decision to continue playing both ways. Jaguars head coach Liam Coen had committed to giving him snaps at corner and wideout, a move that excited fans but worried seasoned veterans. Sharpe leaned back, crossing his arms. "Listen, man, this ain't high school and it ain't even college. Your body ain't built to take that kind of punishment for 17 games. You gotta pick your battles. Playing two ways in the NFL is like trying to box and run a marathon at the same time." Ochocinco chuckled. "Yeah, but I like his swagger. Reminds me of when I used to challenge corners to guard me without safety help. Thing is, that swagger needs fuel, conditioning, film study, recovery. And if he's spending all week splitting time in meetings between offense and defense, something's gonna give." Hunter, oblivious to the conversation a few yards away, was catching passes from Trevor Lawrence now, gliding through cuts that seemed to defy the limits of his cleats. Fans roared when he pulled in a one-handed grab near the sideline. "See, that right there," Ochocinco pointed, "that's why they believe in him. He can do it. But the question isn't can, it's for how long." When Sundays hit different. By now, the crowd was settling into a rhythm, cheering each highlight and gasping at near misses. But Sharpe's gaze was fixed, sharp as ever. He'd been in those rookie cleats once, feeling untouchable, until the game humbled him. "In practice," Sharpe explained, "you mess up, it's just a rep. Coach might yell, your teammate might rib you, but you line back up.